as he comes out of four. It's a drag race. They wreck behind him. Kyle Busch will win.
Yes, sir. Checker.
Big wreck on the front stretch. A parking lot right in front of the grandstands.
A lot of trouble.
Earnhardt looks like something went right through the radiator or oil cooler.
Yeah,
he's involved with Hamlin, Almirola, Allmendinger, and is that Patrick up by the wall?
Yeah, it's Danica up there.
Hey, we got a bad look.
Here's the 11 and the 10. Hamlin and Patrick going down into 3. Ooh, Denny
gets a little loose.
Yeah, he just shot up. He shot up the hill.
Oh, and then Earnhardt got into the back of Casey Kane.
And there's Allmendinger. He got into it.
Almirola.
Wow.
And his driver was able
to back straightaway.
Oh, big
It's
wreck.
clogged, completely backed up. And it started with Kyle Busch sideways with another car blocking the entire back straightaway.
Oh, I see Alex Bowman in that.
Reese on
fire. Busch is in it.
Alex Bowman, what a difference a caution can make for all these teams.
I mean, the backstretch was
Parking
completely
lot.
blocked. Oh, Ryan Preece all torn up. Justin Haley.
Chris Buescher, he gets loose.
He got loose,
and then I think he's mad. You know, at this stage in the race, you get angry when something like that happens. But that's why you got to keep your composure. I don't know that was intentional, but it just seemed to me like he could have prevented from getting into the outside of the 18.
You see the radiators knocked out of the 48. Man, unfortunate for them. They were strong all day long, in position. No longer. You know, you heard I talked about Matty D doing that earlier, downshifting in the third to try to get that thing woed up. It almost woed it up too much right there.
Well, I think he
McDowell got into it hard.
McDowell got right into the rear bumper of him as soon as he downshifted.
I think that's going to end Brad's day. Several of them.
Got involved, Corelli's involved, Bodine is involved, and I'm not sure where that started, but it's definitely ahead of them.
Corelli said I'm okay.
Take another look at it.
There we see Barry Bodine is going to spin. He's going up and hit the wall. Now Corelli's trying to go by, and bam, look at this.
Man.
Oh, man, it almost goes over. And also Sprague is involved, and
Frank
his
Davis.
dad missed him.
His driver moves himself up to second place. In the wall hard goes Casey Kane
Hold the brake, buddy.
and Martin Truex.
Hold the brake.
Wow.
That was huge. Look at that car. And you think we're not going fast here.
Martin's all right.
That was amazing. Look at that race car. It is demolished.
You think they're not going fast here? Watch this.
I get a feeling something happened to Martin Truex Jr. in that 56 as hard as he was driving it off in that corner.
Sure does.
I mean, he wasn't even able to slow it down, it didn't look like.
I bet well, it's hard to say about brakes, but that looks like a car that lost its brakes.
Let's jump into that for Toyota.
Yeah, he never even slowed down.
We're in it, guys. We're in it. Hold the brake, buddy. Hold the brake. Hold the brake up there. Hold the brake.
Keselowski losing spots. Is there a problem on the two? Now he's got problems. Casey Mears in the back of him.
Hold on. Caution, 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 caution.
And more collected.
Lost your transmission for no reason. I haven't missed a shift or anything. Coming at you.
Transmission problems on the two lead to this mess on the front straightaway, and another headline for one of the championship chasers.
Very narrow front stretch here when things start happening. Thinking that he does have a transmission problem, maybe it jumped out of gear.
Kenseth cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kenseth takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars. Helmets coming off. Matt Kenseth already not having the day that he wanted to have.
So in the action there, we see Morgan go across, hit the 5 car, and bow! Heavy contact with the wall on the Kellogg Chevrolet.
That's Lake Speed in the car number 9 going sideways, and then Derek Cope and in the car number 12, and Dick Trickle in car.
Oh, he gets up on the curb. It's gone. I tell you, when you have low air, you hit the curb. More likely you just can't get the thing to turn because it sticks the power steering. See what Hurley looked at here. This is what he thinks.
They think Carl's going to stop down there, but Carl lets off the brake spot. He's going to go high, no, go low, no.
Way up through the field, it only gained a spot, was running 16th, and then this major blow to his championship hopes.
There's no one around him.
That has the looks of maybe a throttle hanging, or
more like a wheel hop to me, or perhaps
a
brake issue. I don't see any way that, well, maybe, I feel like he just maybe had a brake issue. And wow, heavy contact here at Martinsville.
I'll be interested to hear John Hunter's comments about what happened in that situation.
Rear of the one, McMurray, that's going to cause that tire to go down soon.
Oh, turn 1, there went the tire.
Oh, no.
Car 1, I mean.
That's not a risk that was worth taking.
Oh, no, the second.
Jamie McMurray's car is killed.
That left rear goes, and I mean, you're at max speed when that tire blew out.
There's nothing he could have done other than come to pit road.
And Jamie McMurray had potentially a top 5 car today.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. He had a great race car, and he's great here at Martinsville.
Flag.
Look at Ryan Newman. He gave Boyer a shot getting out of the turn line. There goes Newman. Newman's going to take the lead.
Good grief. That's exactly what I knew would happen.
That was not pretty. A dive bomb move into turn number 1, and 3 cars go spinning. Watch them come to get the green. Gordon inside, Johnson outside.
These 2 cars on the front, they got old tires. They can't get going. These 2 cars behind them have got fresh tires. They can take off, man. And this is what happens. Boyer blocked Newman, shot him down in there 3 wide. There you go.
And as they all get dusted up, Newman gets the lead, and Allmendinger comes out second with Truex third.
If they would have only done what I suggested, that would have never happened.
Jimmy Johnson comes down, racing Gordon into the corner, but Boyer already has the low groove, and there just wasn't room for 3 cars in that small a space. All right, we get 3 tries at this.
Yeah, when Boyer dove to the inside, he actually got that shot from Ryan Newman, and that right there, you can see that wasn't going to work.
Well, you know who's sitting in the catbird seat? The 88. He got fuel and left side tires.
Around goes the 20. Kenseth around, out in front of the field. The 41 has damage. Joey Logano clears him, but the 2. Incredible damage on the 2 of Brad Keselowski as well.
Of making the transition, they took off slow. The 22 got at the racetrack. The 2 got in the back of the 22. They come off the corner. The 20 and the 2 make contact. It's on from there.
Yeah, and the 41, it really has nowhere to go. They spin and catch the 41. He makes heavy contact with the inside wall.
Coming off turn 2. There's the initial contact.
Look at the 41. It's a big hit. But, you know, this all started on the restart. They just didn't do as good of a job this time of making all the transitions work, and it got everybody checked up.
Outside 24, outside tight, right there in front of you.
Elliott diving, trying to block. Down the backstretch again. Less than 3 to go. The bumper to the back of the 24. Elliott goes around Hamlin.
Smith takes the lead and the caution comes out. Just after the checkered flag came out, going down the backstretch, you see the 24 showing his displeasure. And then it was time to talk about it.
This is a ticket to Homestead, and I'm not sure, I'm not sitting here saying that I wrecked him on purpose, and I tried to move him out of the way and spun out.
Funny thing was, he said somebody was pushing him and wasn't 2 car lengths between him and the next guy. So my mom always said, don't say nothing. You don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So he's not even worth my time. I can't control his decisions and whatever the hell that was. So on to Texas.
Hang on to it. Well, trouble turn forward.
Oh, Labonte gets spun
by Amarola, and here's it.
And Jeff Gordon looks like he'll just get his car stopped, as well as Jimmy Johnson in the 48. There you see Truex Jr. in the 1. He's backwards, and the whole field has just had to stop.
Now, what will be interesting, NASCAR has access to all of the video replays of not only the incident, but who stopped on track, and we'll see who they judge being involved in the accident and who won't. But pretty much, when everybody takes off, you fall in line as you go.
Another fine mess you got me into.
There is a little bit of damage on the front end of that 24
he
car.
got a little bit. I don't think it hurt anything. He just nerfed that 5 car, I think it was.
This was a battle for second.
And Eric just gets in there and gets in the side of Bobby Labonte, and then around they all go.
Chain reaction from there.
And that's perhaps an example of aggression without.
See at 41 to Reed Sorensen's around, but it happened up before him.
The 10 car gets in the back of Scott Riggs, gets in the back of Sorensen, around he goes. But one of those accordion effects. Yeah, right. It happened about 10 car lengths in front of them, and it finally caught up with these 2 guys.
On board with Kurt Busch, Miller Lite Dodge.
Check up. Watch him down, watch him. Come on, you're clear. Caution.
Turn 1.
Trouble in turn 1.
Aflame is Kurt Busch after a hard hit with the turn 1 wall.
Boy, they need to get over there.
You talk about bad days gone worse. Kurt Busch has had one.
He had the presence of mind, though, to hit that fire extinguisher that has a nozzle out under the hood, and you could see it extinguish it.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
That is quite a fire underneath the hood of that 78 car.
And remember, that's a carbon fiber hood, so
but Darrell, that looks like oil lines, fuel lines. That looks like everything.
Oh yeah, you see brake pad flying out the front up there. I mean, the whole right side of the car is destroyed.
Something happened with the brakes.
Oh, trouble. 82 into the wall, landing turn 1.
Well, we mentioned there's been a caution in the final 10 laps in 7 of the last 10 races here. Now make it 8 of 11. Well, hard lick by the 82 of Scott Speed.
Then he have a hard time. He just can't get a break.
6 laps to go. Turn 1.
Whoa. Well, if he'd have made that corner, he'd pass about 3 cars, but unfortunately, it was just a little too much speed right there. No pun intended. Yeah, I was going to add that for you.
Now, he can go in there wide open next week at Talladega, but it's tough to do here at Martinsville. Let's see. Watch him on the outside.
You have to wonder, too, it might have been a little brake failure there. You're at the time of the race right now that possibility of that brake pedal going to the